My name is Malcolm Corona. This is for TED 623, and I'm teaching to a few students the FOIL method, and it's Algebra 1 ELL class and non-ELL students. Okay, so we are here going to use the solving polynomials using the FOIL method. So for those who don't know what FOIL method is, we're gonna learn that today. So, but first we're gonna learn about other things to get you guys acquainted, stuff you already learned, and then yeah. So, okay. So first we're gonna go over a couple definitions for those who don't remember or for those who have never learned these terms. One is distributive property. Basically, distributive property means that you distribute. That you're going to distribute what you need to, like all the numbers using multiplication theory. So for an example, we're going to be using this. 2 times 1 plus 3. So you have the 1 plus 3 and then you have the 2. So what we're going to do is distribute. So distributive property works like this in the polynomial. If you have x plus y and this is z, basically you're going to be distributing this into here and also into here. Okay, so we have zx plus zy, and you guys should all remember that. And that's the distributive property. Just think about distribute, meaning you spread things out, you spread it around, you distribute it. Okay, next one is exponent. You're going to be using this. I'm sure you guys already know this, but you're going to be using this a lot because obviously when you combine two like terms, they become an exponent. So for like, you know, a real easy one is x cubed. So that basically means x times x times x. So it's x cubed. So say if you had, I don't know, let's say 3 cubed. So you had 3 cubed. What that means is 3 times 3 times 3. And what's 3 times 3? That's 9, right? So you have 9 times 3, and that equals 27. Okay, so that's what an exponent is. A polynomial is basically any polynomial is basically any term that has, you know, a set function. So this is a basic function, x squared minus 2x minus 3. Okay, but we're going to get to specific polynomials, and these ones are called binomials. Why are they called binomials? Because they have two sets of you got two sets. So you have x minus 3, that's one example. But you can also get more complex with x to the 5 power minus 2 or stuff like that. But they always have 2. So it could be x minus y, x plus y, whatever. Okay? And then to go on basic rules, you know, because we're going to be timesing terms and stuff like this, and most likely you're going to be positive and negative numbers and all that good stuff. So we're going to be, so when you have a positive times a positive, it equals a positive. If you have a positive and negative, it equals a negative. If you have a negative and a positive, it equals a negative. But if you have a negative and a negative, the term is going to be a positive. So just keep that in mind while we're doing the rest of the terms. Okay, now how about multiplying two binomials? So let's come up with an example. Let's say x minus 1 times x plus 2. Any ideas how we would combine them? Okay, just remember the distributive property. We're going to be using that, but the problem is there's this extra guy right here. Like, so at first we would kind of distribute here and then there and then, you know, and then, but now we have this term too. So we got to use that, and there's a really cool shortcut. That's the good thing about a shortcut. It's called the FOIL method. So we could show that. So FOIL, what does FOIL stand for? I know it's kind of a weird word, but it actually stands for something. It's not just aluminum foil. FOIL stands for F, stands for first. So I got rid of this. Let me put this back on here. So first minus, okay, now it's plus 2. Okay, so we have this. So first, we have our binomials right here. So what's the first one? This x, I'm going to change this to y just so we don't confuse it. So we have this x and this y. That's our first terms. Okay? So that's our first. And then